My name's Todd. I'm going to go over your orientation speech with you today. We're going to go over several things. These are worst case scenarios. I can't say that it won't happen to you, but I can say that, not all of them will happen to you, or all of them will happen to one person. You never know. But anyway, these are the rafts that we're going to be taking down right here. They're a miniature edition. Most of the rafts we're going to be taking have 3 thwarts in the center and 4 tubes on the outside. They're self-bailing boats and they're really comfortable riding. When you sit in a raft, what you want to do is the crack-on-crack methodology. You want to take your personal crack. You want to sit right here like this. Kind of feel yourself groove in. You've got a foot up under the front thwart right here. If you're riding up in the front, your craft guide will be a little bit more specific how he wants you to ride in the boat. What we don't want you to do is sit in the middle like this. That's just like a trampoline, and it will eject you right out of the boat. Okay? So make sure that when you do sit in the boat, sit on the outside here, slide your foot up under, and you're all set. You're going to get 3 pieces of equipment today. You're going to get a PFD, a personal flotation device. You're going to get a helmet, and you're going to get a paddle. Okay? First thing you'll probably get today is the PFD. It's this right here. What you want to do is these are one size fits many, but it probably won't fit you exactly. So what you want to do is you want to put it on just like this right here. Make sure that this lovely pillow is out in the back. It's out just like that is right there. And then what we want you to do is just buckle it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. There's adjusters along the sides. Just want to pull them tight. You want to pull each one tight right here, just like that. And there's some top adjusters right up here. Will kind of fit you more as we come to it. Basically, you want this jacket to fit kind of snug because if you do fall out of the boat today, this is how we're going to pull you back in. Okay? The next piece of equipment you're going to get is a helmet. These are the lovely new NRS helmets. They're a very beautiful blue color. The small NRS goes in the back, the big NRS goes in the front. So it's going to go on just like this right here. There's a BOA adjuster here in the back. All you're going to do is adjust it the size of your head, loosen it or tighten it just by turning that knob. And there's a lovely chin strap right here which you can adjust and just lock it up under your chin like that. Okay? The last piece of equipment you're going to get today is a paddle. There's 3 parts to the paddle: the T-grip, the shaft, and the blade. Okay? I need a volunteer from the audience. Who wants to volunteer? Everybody step back so it looks like you get to come forward. Come on, girl. Come on. I need you to sit right here for me. You do that? Come on in. I got you. Here we go. Here we go now. All right, we're going to sit down. We're going to slide our foot up under, just like that right there. Excellent. This T-grip right here is the most dangerous thing you're going to see on your trip today. It's broken more noses, blacked more eyes, and knocked out more teeth than anything else on the Pigeon River. Here's how it happens. Are you ready? Okay. You're going along. You don't have the T-grip covered up. This thing slips, hit the person right here. It hits the person right here. Or you think it's real fun and you're having a good time and you're just going to try to hold on. So now you're hitting the person in front. Now you're hitting the person behind you. Okay? The best one yet is when you try to hold on and you hit yourself. Okay? To prevent it, we have a real simple method. You wrap your thumb underneath. You put your fist over the top just like this. And that way you got your T-grip covered. And that's the way you want to hold that paddle at all times while you're out there today. Okay? That way if you do hit somebody, you get the satisfaction of using your fist and not this paddle. Okay? Everybody give this young lady a big round of applause. All right, now, there's a couple things that can happen while going down the Pigeon River today. One of them is falling into the raft, the other one is falling out of the raft. If you're going along and all of a sudden you find yourself in the floor of the raft, just remember to get right back up into your seat as quickly as possible. There's a lot of rocks along the Pigeon River, and if you hit those rocks while you're going down, it's not going to be very comfortable. So if you do fall on the floor, just remember to get right back up as quick as you can. If you fall out of the boat, you can kind of see these D-rings along the sides right here. There's some handles along these boats too. Try to grab onto one of those. That way you'll be right beside the raft. We can pull you right back in real quick. If you get a little bit further away, everybody's got their paddle. This is the only time you can let go of the T-grip. You can extend it out just like this. Say, hey, grab the paddle, grab the paddle. And you can pull them back up. Hopefully when she's out in the water, she's not going to let go that quick. Okay, we don't want to have that happen. What you don't want to do is go, hey, grab the paddle, and come out like this, okay, and hit them. It's kind of like whack-a-mole. They'll go underwater, they'll come back up, but they won't be too happy, okay? It's also very slick here. So what we want to do is extend it out just like this, pull them back up. It may be me that's swimming out in the water today, so you want to know how to do this so you can pull me back in too, okay? The main thing you want to remember if you fall out of the raft today is to not stand up, okay? Do not stand up in the river. Everybody raise your right hand. See, Chuck's filming right now, so we did an all verbal commitment. Everybody say, I will not stand up in the river today.
I will not stand up in the river today.
All right, that's a verbal contract, okay, folks? If you stand up in the river, by not standing up in the river, it prevents what they call foot entrapment. Foot entrapment is a life-threatening condition that can happen on any river. Basically, if you're going down, you try to stand up, the force of the water pushes your foot up under a rock. That rock's not going to go anywhere. You can get forced face down into the river. We got a simple way to fix that, okay? Don't stand up. If you fall out, what we want you to do is we want you to aggressively swim back to the raft, okay? Does everybody know how to swim? Okay, if you don't, this is America. Fake it. Roll over on your stomach, throw your arms, kick your feet, and swim back to the raft, okay? It's real simple, okay? That way, you're helping yourself, okay? It's aggressive self-rescue. You're helping yourself get back to the raft. If you bump your leg, you hit something, you've fallen, or you just bumped something, you just don't feel like you can swim, you can always roll over onto your back, give a slight pedaling action with your feet, get your feet up out of the water like this, and kind of guide yourself, okay? We don't necessarily like this because you're at the mercy of the river instead of swimming. The river's going to take you wherever, okay? The main thing to remember, if you do assume this whitewater swim position, is to keep your legs together. Do not have them apart like this, okay? If you do, you hit a rock like that. That's called romancing the stone. Okay? It's very painful to both men and women. It will leave you with a nice souvenir of your trip, one you probably don't want to have or show off, but you're going to get it regardless. Finally, if you get further away that we can't get you with just a paddle or grab you, every raft guide's got one of these. It's a throw bag. There's about 60 feet of rope in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go rope, rope, and we're going to sling it right at your head. Okay? We're pretty accurate with it. If we miss a little bit though, please feel free to swim over and grab it. Okay? Don't go, hey, you missed! Okay? Once you grab it, grab the rope inside, throw it over your shoulder, and let us pull you back up to the raft, okay? What we don't want you to do is to ever wrap it around your wrist like this, okay? If you wrap it around your wrist like this, what we're going to do is we're specially trained to let go of the bag and let you keep going, okay? Another thing we don't want to see you do is this, okay? Don't do this, okay? My guides are specially trained. If you do this right here, we're going to jerk you right out of the gene pool, okay? All right. Main thing to remember, if we throw this bag, grab the rope inside, throw it over your shoulder, let us pull you back up here. Once we get you back up to the raft, we're going to grab the lapels of your jacket like this right here. We're going to say, on the count of 3, pull down with your arms and kick with your feet. 1, 2, 3. We're going to fall backwards and pull you right in on top of us. Okay, a lot of long-lasting relationships have been developed on the Pigeon River from this method right here. Once we get you back in, we're going to sit you back in your seat, and we're going to keep on going down the river and having a good time. Okay? Any questions about that? Hey, I got a fan already. All right. Main things, folks, to remember. Keep that T-grip covered up at all times. And what do you do in the river? You do not what?
Stand up.
Do not what?
Stand up.
Do not what?
Stand up.
Good job. Now you guys are ready to go. If anybody has any pre-existing medical conditions, allergic to bug bites or bee stings, recent surgeries, back, neck, or heart problems, knee problems, pregnancy, diabetic, or epilepsy, if you have any of those things, please let myself or your raft guide know. It won't keep you from going on the trip, but it'll help us better prepare in case something happens while we're out. If we've got all that finished, and I think